was brought up on music. My mom's mixtapes that we'd hear hundreds of times on loop. My mom loves music. She still loves music. In my teens, I'd hear a song and think, I'd do that differently, and that's how I got started as a remixer. I got my first contract at 17 to the biggest DJ label in the world. And at 18, I was remixing Madonna. How crazy is that? 18 and remixing Madonna. The progression to songwriting and composing was gradual and natural. Growing up, I didn't have a console, so I had to steal my brother's. As a kid, my favorite was Sonic the Hedgehog 3. As an adult, composing for Sonic for over 5 years was a dream come true. And in the years after that, I moved on to Tekken, Gradius, Contra, The X-Files, Titan. I worked with a lot of Japanese composers, and people think this is how I got started in Japan. Actually, I discovered Ayumi Hamasaki one day on YouTube, and I immediately fell in love with her and her music. At the time, I would never believe that in just 2 years, I would have a co-write with Ayumi Hamasaki on my debut Japanese album. After my debut went top 5, my record label went bankrupt. I worked with a couple of other labels after that, but ultimately I knew I was on this journey alone. My first big independent project had 1.5 million streams in just 5 days. How does that happen? It was a message that I could do this by myself, and that's exactly what I did. I started developing my filmmaking skills, and now my videos are just as much a part of my artistry as my music is. And through my music, I've been able to travel the world. I have been so blessed. I am blessed to have you. My last original album was in 2017. I gave my soul to you. My heart was broken. And I couldn't help but let you hear that. And then you lifted me. We celebrated together, and it was everything. For my 10th anniversary, I wanted to spend the year celebrating with you. Celebrating the songs, celebrating the journey that we've been on together. Last year's journey was really tough. I moved to Tokyo, and it was my biggest challenge. I learned so much. But eventually I was forced to come back to England. I was supposed to sign a new contract with Japan. We'd spent months negotiating, and just like that, they changed their minds. You're too controversial. We're worried about what other people might think. Do you want to see what they were talking about? The new era isn't coming. The new era is already here.